people reach out for, support because they want that support. Like you want help guiding you on your journey. And so that's where, someone like me can help. But there's so many ways that we can provide that kind of help in either a group setting, a private setting, master classes, free content. You know what I mean? You can take that information and run with it, but it's up
Yeah.
to you to do that.
Yeah, and as you're sharing this, like we both come from the Caribbean and we have Caribbean relatives. I find that there can be a little bit of stubbornness when it comes
Yes.
to learning about new information and not stay the course of what they were taught, especially the older generation. So if you could directly speak to my mom, thank you. I just want her to know that, and she has had this life of a caregiver for so long, especially with my stepdad. She was his primary caregiver, and she saw a lot of the ways that his kidney deteriorated over time. So sometimes she'll tell me, I have a kidney, something's wrong with my kidney, and I can hear the fear that it's something bigger, but I don't necessarily see the diagnosis on her chart that would cause me to have concern, but she is concerned. So I want to share this message with her. What would you tell her?
I would tell her, do not, if you have a concern, then you need to follow up on that concern. Have that discussion with your provider. If you don't say anything, your doctor or your provider is just going to assume everything is fine. But I get really passionate about this because, like, I don't want people, like, please don't sit on the sidelines because you are concerned or you're scared to ask because it's your body, it's your health. Once you deteriorate to the point where you need dialysis, that's it. Like, there's no coming back from that. So, starting now is really going to help you prevent, delay complications. So, if you have a concern on your kidneys, really take inventory of what you are eating. If you know your diet lacks enough fruits, enough veggies, you're not incorporating like whole grains, then we need to talk about that. Okay. Like that doesn't mean that I can't have my roti. Yeah, I want you to have potatoes, girl. Like potatoes is a really good high alkaline root veggie to incorporate in your diet. And I want you to keep all that stuff. But we got to look at like what's on your plate. Like if your plate is half of like roti and potatoes, right? You get a little bit of like maybe some stewed chicken and the rest is white rice. I'm gonna be like, okay, how can I add a little veggie on that? Can I put some callaloo on top of that rice? Could I just make a little bit of like, give me a little side salad to make it a little bit more balanced? Do you know what I mean? So, really taking that inventory of my diet and seeing if there's opportunities where I can add fruits and veggies. And that's a great small step, a small shift that she can make to better support kidney function.
And
Thank you very much. That will be this will be clipped and sent to her specifically. Yes. I love you, Mama. Amanda, please stop me. Help me.